Alright, so back to this. Let me get the timer pulled up. We are, first off, if you watched the previous video, I made a black screen on kind of plans for after, basically once we beat the main game and the Elite Four champion and we make that transition into the post game. I'm not going to immediately, I'm going to take a little break so I don't burn myself out, right? And in terms of recordings, again, the plan is Poppy's Chapter 4, Kindergarten 2, and then 3 comes out in like a week. So both of those, and then the DDLC mod. And the one that I figured out which one I wanted to play. It's turquoise, right? And it's a Cyan mod, which again, you know, the color combination of green and blue, right? Which I guess I thought that was a cyan, but besides the point, I just want to, you know, say that I figured out, you know, that's the one I'd be playing, right? Back to this though, right? I'm not looking up the Elite Four. I'm just going to raw dog it. I've done enough of that. So, I mean, I think it's obvious the champion's going to be Lynn. If it's literally anyone besides Lynn, I mean, because technically we're the champion, you know, but it's also like it's not super clear. Like, I mean, the champion dies. Like, there's no, like, what is it? Reserve leader. There's no reserve champion, right? So it's like, who knows? We're just going by whoever kills the person becomes the, it's King of the Hill rules, right? And it's going to be, I bet, Lynn with a level 100 Arceus, like, Arc Pulse boost. Like, honestly, she probably has a full team, but we're going to expect a bullshit Arceus to fight against, right? However, you know, and the main thing is, we've kind of looked at our team. Again, if you remember, Jesus, when we fought Sapphira, right, we kind of, and again, mostly when we were let out of the, what's it called? When we were let out of Labrador, right? You know, the big thing is we went in, crafted the perfect team to go fight Sapphira, which we did and barely won. So this is that team, right? I took the rest of, the rest of the Pokemon, which is like, I'd say my, you know, team that I've used for pretty much the rest of the time, right? In the form of Jinx, Donphan, Seeking, Ampharos, Arcanine, Superior, and kind of crafted them, you know, right? You know, built them up as much as I could. Again, we actually made Jinx decent, you know, in terms of, again, actually, the reason why it sucked ass was we just had physical attacks. I don't know why Jinx just didn't learn any special moves, but again, we have our kind of special, setup here, right? We have Donphan, again, still we have the sturdy, toxic Donphan, right? With the same setup, you know, again, so didn't change this at all. We gave the Z move to Seeking, and the reason being water is only, I think, resisted by 3 types. It's what? It's grass, water itself, and dragon. Those are the only types that, in grass, we have Mega Horn for. So again, as well as Poison Jab too, right? But we gave the water, and we have a physical and special. I don't know if it's a different, you know, move, like for the Z move, depending on which, but, you know, just in case, right? But we gave in, I would have given it to the grass type, because grass is, well, not grass, Jesus, yeah, no. What was it? I wanted to originally give it to the fire type, because fire is only resisted by, or no, ground, because ground's only resisted by 2, grass and bug. But again, you know, we needed to get 300 fucking, what's it called? 300, catch 300 Pokemon for that, which we weren't going to do. But I will say it kind of works out, because our Seeking doesn't really have a role or purpose on our team. So, again, yeah, we have a million, so level 100. And we can't go beyond 100. This isn't Insurgents, which goes to 120 for whatever reason. But, again, the main thing being, you know, I just realized I had an extra. I normally only have 2 energy drinks a day. This is a 3rd one. I just noticed that, but completely besides the point. But again, yeah. So we gave Seeking the Z move. We got the Mega Ampharos, right? So again, you know, and we got its moves, right? We have Arcanine. The only thing we did was we taught it Thunderfang, right? I think this works out over Outrage, right? But you know, this is what we're rocking with. And then Superior, the big thing for Superior was we went and did the again, I didn't think of it until Fern, but we have the contrary Leaf Storm build, where we got Leaf Storm, right? So we just massively boost our special attack. Ring Out because it's special attack. Giga Drain, you know, because it's we can use it to heal, right? And then we have Hidden Power Fairy, which I think is most useful against a dragon, right? But or any like odd types. But we use the PP all in Superior, so we boosted because again, you know, Leaf Storm, Ring Out, we're only 5 PP each. So we use the PP all to boost it, right? And what I will say is my main concern is because we have 50 of each item going into this, but we only have just 3 max elixirs, like, and you can't really buy those, so it's like, but again, you know, yeah, but I think, aren't that, like, that's, and we had to burn our max revive, so, but I think in terms of that, right, and also we know, like, what is it, this annoying person, 2, order fixed, 100, so yes, no, move tutor, no, alright. Freaking asshole. But so we don't get to choose who we actually fight first, because what is it? It was Gen 5 and beyond where you could actually choose the order which you fight. Which, if you think about it, it doesn't actually make a difference. Like, unless I'm stupid, the order to which you fight them makes, and I think that's why they just made it so you could choose, because there's just no, like, because you just fully heal your team after anyway. You're not just raw dogging and going through the entire Elite Four, right? Like, so the order which you fight, I don't see how it makes a difference. Whatever. In terms of who's an actual good lead off on our team, I think, honestly, maybe Jinx, you know. I guess, yeah, but at this point, we're just going to go in, like, enough waiting, right? Last part was a bit longer than it needed to be, so we're just going to go right in. Again, we know Bennett. We fight Bennett at some point. So who's the first one? Is it a ground type? And, I mean, they use dual typing, right? So I guess lead off with Jinx still, right? Oh, this is, alright, just, it's all the little crystals and bullshit, right? You know. Man, if we don't fight whoever, like, imagine it's just Lyn, like, right off rip, and Lyn with the Arc Pulse, that would be kind of insane. Frickin' the big top, yeah, dude, I swear to God. Also, the arenas, we know there's gonna be some arena bullshit. Goddamn, bitch, how many of these are there? Hello? Oh, it's 1 per gym leader, right? You know, it's like the old Elite Four where it's like, or Victory Road where you got like the gates for, because there's fucking 18 of them here, right? So, and those were the arenas to which we fought them in, right? So that's why I recognize the big top. Alright, who's the first one? Is it gonna be Bennett? Are we fighting Bennett right off the rip? Where the fuck are we going? Hello? Hello? Okay, Heather's, oh yeah, the doctor, you know. Oh yeah, cause it was, you know, cause again, it was her father was the old Team Meteor member who killed himself, right? You know, and started the hunt for all the, which seemingly, I guess, Team Meteor has all of them at this point, but. Yeah, I mean. Hey, we got a Elite Four theme, you know, Heather. I forgot she was part of the, I think, cause wasn't she gym, damn, she's just, I was gonna say, on the fucking Salamence. I mean, well, she's probably gonna run a Mega Salamence if we're being real here, right? But, which we probably want Jinx for. Bennett's another one, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, Crobat, level 100. And I was gonna say, this is actually a really great, lead off. I don't know what this field is. Let's just use, I think Psy Shock. Because it's Frost Breath is 60, but always crits. I think we might have some more luck with this. Let's see what it uses. What's it gonna use? Tailwind? Oh my god, it's saying it's doing some bullshit setup. And it's gonna wait. It's because of the stupid fucking. Damn, we don't have Leopard, it's just, yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that's low-key annoying as shit. Dude, I hate, you know what, I'm just gonna look up I'm gonna be honest, like, you know, bullshit. fucking field effect. I forgot, because what it does is it makes it so blind types don't get, like, affected by, like, certain moves. So, you know what? I'm not going to. Alright, so Crobat, use Brave Bird. Ampharos resistant. I think we just go into Ampharos and Mega. Because flying is clearly one of them, right? So we're just going to go in Mega and then Discharge. Right? We got Mold Breaker, Brave Bird, but and I was going to say it was enough to kill it. So just enough damage to actually, like, for us to kill, but, like, not have a ton. Nidoking. Poison. So is poison one of the types? I guess poison is. So it is poison ground. Poison ground. I think Seaking actually might be the best bet here. Because I don't want to switch into Superior. Because it is poison. I think we use, I don't even know if we need to use our Z move to kill it. But yeah, just switch into Seaking here, I think. Do we use our Z move here? I think it's a big question. Oh yeah, it's literally the same one regardless. I feel like that would be a bit obnoxious, but I don't know how much I trust Seaking to actually kill it in one shot. So we're just gonna burn our Z move here, right? Rock Slide. Yeah, and it gets some like bullshit field effects. So yeah, that's why I was like, we wouldn't have been able to. So just please kill it. Just took the guaranteed kill, Gyarados. So it's got to be Poison Flying, right? Also, I was gonna say Gyarados, send out Ampharos. It's probably gonna have Earthquake, but we're also at it's non-stab, and we got Mold Breaker. So if it has like some bullshit like Moxie, it won't gain the benefit. Yeah, of course it's cute. Damn, that kills us. Just so long as it doesn't get oh my god, it still got the fucking Moxie. That's a problem. What might be a wise idea, because I don't know if it has a counter to Superior, or I don't know if it has a counter to the Grass type. So I think at this point, Superior is probably the best bet, because they don't carry Flying type. So it's like, so let's use Leaf Storm here. It has, oh my god. Alright, yeah, that's gonna kill us. I was gonna say, it has the Z, yeah, so let's do this, shall we, right? Yeah, so I think it's GG's for this fight. Oh, damn, the strong wind petered out. All right. I think it's, damn, and it outsped us, too. Because I think, with the exception of Hawlucha, Superior's, yeah, I think we lose here. I don't think we have anything that can touch this thing. It already got 2 Moxie buffs. I did not know it, like, the Z move, that's kind of egregious. But to be fair, it was probably because of the Tailwind. So if we just switch into, let's say, Arcanine, right? We don't have a Rock type move. I think Donphan is the best bet here. So because the Tailwind's done, because it's just going to one-shot us regardless. Okay, and it outspeeds us anyway, so that's good to know. Oh yeah, I forgot we had Sturdy. I'm going to be honest. You're a... Alright. I mean, I'm just going to force lose this fight. At this point, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just pulling up the Elite Four if we're being real here. Alright, that was such a bullshit flinch. Yeah, I'm not gonna burn items on this, so here's what we're gonna do. So first,